Hi, it's Celeste from Flying Otter Marketing. In this video, we're going to be talking about the pages on your WordPress site, adding, editing, moving, and deleting pages. Now, if you need to uh, make that distinction between pages and posts, I'm going to refer you to the written Getting Started guide that we've created, because for this video, we're just going to jump right in to how to do that, how to actually perform those tasks. So, first thing I'm going to do is direct you to on this left sidebar of your dashboard. You'll see the Pages menu, and this is going to look different for different sites depending on how your menu is arranged. But once you find that Pages menu, click that and it will expand. You will see a list of all the pages that exist on your site currently. If you wanted to simply edit one of those pages, you just click on that title. It's going to open the page. You will make your changes using the editing tools up here just above the content area, and as always you will click the update button or your changes will not be saved. Let's go back now to the menu here, and we're going to add a new page. So that was how to edit a page. Now we're going to look at adding a new page. We're going to add a new page here called test. Alright, and we're just going to enter some gibberish in here because it's not really as important right now what we add here as much as it is the process. Now, there's a series of text boxes and functions and features that you can access down below this that we're not going to get into. That's a discussion for an entirely different video. But for now, we're just going to look at how to add the page. So once you've added your title and something to put in the body, you're going to click Publish. And that's going to load. Okay, so as you see up here in the confirmation box, the page was actually published. Now, you could click this link here and you could view the page and you would actually see what you put in there. But I'm going to step back for a moment here and explain to you this interim step. So once you've created a page, there's essentially a holding area. Now, the page is not yet live in your navigation. So if you were to go right now to your website, you would not see this page in your navigation. Now, while you might think that this is just adding an unnecessary step, let me explain to you the significance of this and why this is such a great benefit. So creating the page and then having it sit in a holding area first gives you a lot of benefits. Gives you the option to create something and work on it without people looking over your shoulder, without anybody seeing what you're doing. So if you wanted to tweak and work and massage a page before you make it live, this is a great way to do that. It's a great way to create pages ahead of time. Perhaps you're not ready for them to go live until next week, but you want to have it created. You want it to be ready because maybe next week is just going to be a crazy week for you and you want to have things ready to go that with just a click of a button it's out there and you don't have to stop what you're doing next week to create this page. It also gives you a chance to take things out of the lineup, take them out of your navigation. So perhaps you have a seasonal page. Maybe you have a special promotion that's running for just a period of time. You want to have a holding place where you can take that page out of the navigation without deleting it entirely. This gives you a place to hold it until you want to bring it back into the running, back into the navigation. Okay, so let's move into now how you're going to add this page to the menu. So next thing you're going to do is go down to the Appearance menu and you're going to go to Menus. From within the menus, you're going to see that, excuse me, and you want to be sure that you're on the main navigation. This particular site happens to have a sub-navigation or a navigation bar that directs people to the category. So you want to go to your main nav, and if you scroll down, you'll see all the pages that are in the navigation for the site, and you're going to see this list of not just the most recent, but if you want to see all of them, if perhaps it's a very large site and you've got lots and lots of pages, you can view all there. But if you look at the most recent, it will show you the one at the top that you've most recently created. And you see there's that page we just created, Test. Now, if I were to select that and click Add to Menu, you're going to see over in this right window, this scrolling list here, this is the list of all the pages in the site, and they are listed in a hierarchical fashion. So you see from top to bottom the way that they will display from left to right in this site's navigation, and you see one page that is indented, the Fight to Be Fit weight loss challenge. That's indented because it is a subpage or a child page of programs. So this is how you would arrange your pages if you wanted something to appear in a drop-down. As you hover over the programs page on the live site here, this page would appear as a hover or a flyout menu. Well, you see here the test menu, it appears by default, it's at the very bottom of the list. So I'm going to drag that up here a little ways, and we're going to put test right underneath testimonials. Now, in order to save your changes, you need to always click that blue button. In this case, it says Save Menu. There you go. Now, I happen to have the live site sitting here. This is what it was before we added that page. Now, I'm just going to refresh the screen. And as you see, our test page just appeared in the navigation. So, that's how you add a page to the main navigation. If you wanted to, I've just gone back to the editing window, to the menu bar page, and if we wanted to say take that test page and make it a subset of, also a subset of the programs page, we just drop that in there, and as you can see, you can drop it at any level. If you were to drop it at the left level, it's going to be in that main navigation. Right now it'll appear between programs and testimonials. But let's say that I want it to be a subset or a child page of the programs page, and drop right there under Fight to Be Fit. I just moved it, and I'm just using my mouse to drag and drop that. Then I click Save Menu. I'm going to go back up to the live site and refresh that. And as you see, the test page is now out of the main navigation, and it now appears as a sub-page of the programs menu. If I just drop down there and click on that, and it's loading, and there you go. There's our test page that we just created there. All right, I'm going to go back to the menu, and now I'm going to show you how to remove a page from the menu. So let's say that you decided, you know, that page is not quite ready for consumption, not quite ready for the public to see. I want to remove it from the navigation, or maybe it's one of those seasonal pages we talked about, and you just want to take it out. Not delete it necessarily, but just remove it from the navigation. So let's make that distinction. Removing it from the navigation menu versus deleting it from your site. So if you click this drop down arrow here to the right of page, you'll see there are two options. You can remove it from the menu. I'm going to do that. Now keep in mind, you always have to click Save Menu in order to save your changes. So that test page is now removed from the menu, but you'll see it still appears over here in the list. It's still right there in the list of pages in the site. So it has not gone away completely, it's just kind of in hiding. It's invisible. If you want to remove it or delete it from the site entirely, all you need to do is go back to the Pages tab, and on the Pages menu, you'll see there it is. And I can either click it here. If I wanted to delete several pages at a time, I could click several of those boxes and perform a bulk action. Or in this case, I'm just going to delete that one, so I'm just going to put it right there in the trash. So you saw how I just clicked on that trash. And there you go. It's gone. It is deleted from the site. So hopefully this has been helpful, seeing how to add, edit, move pages into the menu, and how to delete them from the site. Check back for the next video on how to add, edit, and move posts around on your site.